Yeah, man. What it do, man? You know what it is, man. Hey, we back, man, at Sockettalk. We already know, man. We got a special guest in the building, man.
Indeed.
Rockstar Von, what it do?
Hey, what's up, man? What's up? How y'all feeling?
Good,
Hey,
my
man,
brother.
bless.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, hear about
Thanks.
grace.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
it's a blessing to have
welcome
you
to
in
the
the building.
podcast, brother.
Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Amen. Amen. So for those that, you know, these our viewers podcast, this is Rockstar Von, a whole nother wave. Not the regular artist wave. I actually met him at my job. For those that don't know, I work at DHL at nighttime.
Same here.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
On the ground.
Ain't no shame in that.
Amen. Amen.
Hey, job is a job,
Hey,
man.
man. Yeah. Hey, so, you know, in there networking, and I end up conversing. Well, matter of fact, I was eavesdropping. You know what I'm saying? I was
It happens.
eavesdropping.
I got a
You
bit
know?
of fans at DHL, so
Hey, and that thing, you know, I'm listening. You know, I'm hearing them talking about the movement. You know, I'm always advertising and letting people know who I am and what I do. And, you know, that thing, you know, he said, man, you know, yeah, man, I just did over 70 million. Y'all listen to this now. I just did over 70 million screens.
17 million.
Just 17
Still
million.
big, but I ain't gonna put myself there yet.
Amen. 17 million.
Yeah.
That's still big
Yeah.
on SoundCloud. But what really, he verified on there too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
what really made it stand out for me, because, you know, they used to discover artists on SoundCloud. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And tell the people what just so happened to you while you been doing your thing on SoundCloud.
Well, SoundCloud has kind of gotten a bad name in the last few years, man. Just simply off the fact of being SoundCloud. You know, they tend to forget that SoundCloud is a platform still today in 2022
Talk to
that is used to bring up artists. They hire people to discover new artists. All these newer age artists, whether it be from Juice WRLD to Lil Uzi Vert, anybody that you've known in the last 4 years to come up, Yachty, he's from Atlanta, all on SoundCloud. And it's been taken into this whole like SoundCloud mumble rap era and wave, and I understand it, but it's still a platform that's used for some good and discovering artists. You know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be undermined or taken lightly at all, because there's a lot of talented people that are on that app.
Amen. Of course.
Yeah.
Shoot. Hey, they got you on there. You know what I'm saying?
And I support the SoundCloud movement. you know.
Amen. Amen. And then, you know, I checked out your pages. You got hacked or something happened to your
Something happened
first
to my
page.
main page, and
Right.
and you know,
Everybody page get hacked.
yeah, it happens, man. You know, I'm not really too big on social media, even though it's a good marketing tool. I would say for me, I see a lot of people that are so big on their image with social media, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I got 500 followers right now. My old page had 2K, which is, it's not bad, but I see all these artists and people out here that got these so-called big pages, 10, 15,000 followers, and they're musicians, they're artists, they say it in their bio, but then you go look at their music and it's just like, the music don't add up.
Right.
The following is like, you got 7 monthly listeners, my man.
Right.
You got 15,000 followers. That don't make sense.
Right.
So it's like the opposite for me, you know, which I think is really interesting and almost very powerful, because there's not a lot of artists that are capable of doing that. Right. And so many people are focused on these social media apps, which is not a bad thing. TikTok, Instagram, all these places to promote yourself, market yourself. That's fine. But I feel like they're missing the aspect of music in itself, the foundation of music. People miss that, and they lose aspect and scope on that when they're becoming artists, because they're falling in love with what it comes with versus the artistry in itself. The love
like
for music.
Man.
The love for music.
That's
And I
what-
love music.
That's me all day long. I love it. You know, I was on your page and I was checking out, you know, some of the stuff you got going on, and I seen you doing that. You actually have enough. Now check this out, Scrub. I looked on there. It was a whole bunch of black people on there, and they were partying like rock stars. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, so
In the raves and all that.
yeah, exactly,
shit.
man.
Yeah, I do that.
How is that world? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I love it, man. I actually hang out with actual rock stars, like rock bands. Like, I'm in the mosh pits. I'm not a poser whatsoever. Like, I love the rock scene. Like, I grew up on rock music. Nirvana, fucking 3 Days, Grace, 3 Inches of Blood. Like, I love the rock scene. I didn't really get into the hip hop scene until about my teenage years, because I was kind of held in the house at a young age. Like, my mom and stuff, she wanted to keep me out of the street. So I grew up, you know, the little nerd playing video games, listening to different types of music. And I met these two white boys when I was younger, Dustin and Austin. They were twins. They introduced me to all the rock music. You know what I'm saying? So then that captivating with the hip hop scene and the hip hop sound, and growing up, listening to Lil Wayne, T-Pain, I'm from Atlanta. I'm still me, but
Amen.
at the same time, it's nothing wrong with, you know, having respect and captivating different sounds from different genres of music.
Amen.
Nah, man, that actually, to me, when you're an artist that can expand genres, you set yourself apart from, you know, like you said, just the regular everyday stuff that you used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I noticed that, you know, rest in peace, Juice WRLD, but I noticed that you had did a dedication to Juice.
Yeah. So y'all went, y'all, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that with, like you said, the sound, I was looking at the image, the vibe, all of that, I'm sure that Juice was an influence for you, as many as millions and millions of other kids here. Did you get a chance to look at the documentary?
Yeah, I did. It made me cry, actually.
Yeah, man.
It was really
That shit
sad.
was deep, man.
It was deep. And something interesting that y'all probably don't know, like, he's the reason that I'm even doing music. I've only been making music for 2 years. I know it's hard to believe, but 17 million streams in 2 years, that's pretty, like, I don't want to come off in a certain type of way, but like,
awesome, man.
But like,
That's a
my
blessing.
love for music
Man, that's awesome.
was generated through him. Like, when he passed away, that shit changed my life in a lot of different ways.
Fact.
And I think what he stood for, a lot of people, they still don't kind of understand it because it's short time here, but like, his movement and vision, it was just to open up people to not be afraid to express how they feel and do that through music. It's a powerful thing. He saved a lot of lives, and I'm trying to reshape that and continue his legacy through myself. I don't want to be the next Juice WRLD. I want to be my own artist and my own person. And I feel like I'm creating a new aspect, a new hope for people, especially through the pandemic. A lot of people have suffered tremendously through the pandemic in a lot of different ways, and music was one of the main things that I know almost damn near everybody used to get through that time.
Nah,
You
that's
know what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
Amen.
And I started during the pandemic. Like, it's so much free time on your hands. You in lockdown, you know. I started learning how to make music. I dropped my first song on SoundCloud, little bullshit song, in July 31st of 2020, and it took off from there. And I started taking it seriously, gaining fan base, and I love it. I love what I do. I have a higher purpose than just music. Like,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? So I really hold myself.
but you know what a
Did I
lot of
help?
people don't realize is, and not to cut you off, it's a gift. God give different gifts to the world, and he used people to give the gift. Some he have given the gift of laughter because he know we're going to need to laugh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some he have given the gift of music because music can help you. Music can carry you. I'm talking about, man, I used to put on some Tupac or something like that, like you feel about Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
And it can carry me through my storm. Yeah, and that's when I had to realize it's a gift.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
It's a gift
It's
to
a
the
big gift.
world. You know what I'm saying? So you're using your gifts, and by you searching, that's what's taking you to your purpose. You know what I'm saying?
It's interesting you said Tupac, because that was Juice WRLD's biggest inspiration. I feel like everything is a domino effect. I'm very spiritual, so it's funny you say that. I mean, his name, a lot of people don't know this, but his name originated from Tupac. You know the movie Juice?
Right. Ooh, let's see.
Yeah.
Just talk.
I can talk 1-on-1.
Hey, but I know I listen to Tupac. I'm very educated in music, and I feel like a lot of people get into this realm without educating themselves. Education is key. You have to know what you're
Yes.
stepping into.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And, you know, God gave us 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth for a reason. We got to see and listen to everything
Hey,
before you speak,
that's right.
you know?
That's right. Man, I see you. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I see you on. Hey, that's what I'm talking
No,
about.
he ain't lying.
Hey,
no.
man.
But I think a lot of people do. It's especially today. A lot of people getting in the game because they think it's like a get rich quick scheme.
Some
Exactly.
people, they in love with the aesthetic. Everything it comes with. And
They gonna come up. They gonna get all the women, all the money, all the cars, the house.
what I hate about it, I ain't gonna lie to you, it hurts my soul, because it's a lot of people that I know that are talented and they're so misguided within their journey through music. And I know it's a tough industry, and it's a hell industry to be in. That's why you got to know what you're getting into and educate yourself so you can stay clear-minded on your path or whatever you want to do with music. And I think an interesting thing with a lot of artists that a lot of people don't really ask artists, why are you doing what you do?
Yeah.
That is an interesting question that if you ask artists, they'll tell you, hey, you know, they give you the basic answer, I'm trying to get out the hood, feed my family. That's not a legit reason. There's so many different ways to make money out here.
Man, what?
So
to
like,
get out the hood.
to get out the hood or feed your family, like, you could do that doing anything.
Right.
Do you love music?
Right.
Is that what you're doing music for? That's what the question that needs to be asked. What is your purpose? And I told y'all this when I got in here. I started making music. My whole goal with music in the next 5 to 10 years, a lot of people that can't even tell y'all this. I plan to be an idol, a symbol for the youth, because right now, a lot of people aren't paying attention to the kids. The pandemic has affected the world, but I grew up on the aspect of kids of the future. And so I feel like in generations, my generation, the new generation come up to the older generation, there's a big bridge and a big generational gap between connections and understanding. You know, I feel like everybody has good energy and good advice to give with you guys' generation and my generation. It's just a big disconnect. And the only way we can come together on that is by just trying to step up and do something. Because it seems like a lot of people talk more than they do. Amen. You know? So like I genuinely hold myself to that. Like I feel like I have a responsibility in my craft and in my realm of creation to say, hey, I'm taking responsibility for the things I say, the things that I do, and the stuff that I put out. And there's not a lot of people that hold themselves to that. You know what I mean? Accountability is key.
Amen. Big ups, man. Hey, that's what.
That.
Yeah, that's what the move is, and just to see that you got that passion like that, you know what I'm saying? Because purpose is everything. We talked about purpose here. You know, we usually have different topics, but purpose, it's the drive. For me, my purpose is my drive. Like I'm switching my whole everything up. But I'm switching it up because of the purpose. Because I'm not at the rapping level no more where it was all about making songs. It's about the purpose. You know what I'm saying? And saving souls and graphing people in, reaching one, teaching one. You know what I'm saying? Building up and not tearing down. That's what that's what we need more, especially in the Black community. You know, not knocking the other communities, but in our communities, we need it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a broken curve. I think like it comes with how people view things. And ignorance is bliss, man. Like people need to learn more. I feel like the reason a lot of people's mindset are the way they are is because people are ignorant, and a lot of people take offense to being ignorant. But I feel like people misconfuse the word, the definition of ignorance. You're right, because ignorance is lack of information, and we're all ignorant a lot.
Well, I mean, but to piggyback off of that though, like at the same time though, it's funny because it's like ignorance, but everybody know it all at the same time.
Right,
like you're misinformed,
very misinformed.
But you know everything.
Crazy you said that. It's crazy. It's not a lot of people out here say that, because I think about that every day.
Yeah,
and then if you call somebody ignorant, they were ready to
like
fight.
I said, they take offense to it.
And I remember I called my daughter ignorant one time, and my wife, she jumped down. I said, baby, I ain't said nothing bad. I said she ignorant because she don't know what's going on. If I would have said she was a fool, then I would have said something bad.
Stupid.
You see what I'm saying?
But see, that's the misconception with people. Because see, if somebody were to tell me I'm ignorant on something, I can sit here and get all emotionally irrational. Because being irrational, what does that help? You know, I understand people, we're humans, we have emotions. But if you want to really be better or do better as a person, you have to set that aside sometimes to say, hey, this is a day or a time where I can learn something new. You know, learning things is just, you never know when something comes up. You have to meet somebody new in life that piece of information can help you get here or there, or even save somebody's life. So that goes back to what I said. You got 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth for a reason. If people stop misconcepting things and just taking things so personally and learning
like that song,
we would be in a way more prominent, better world for ourselves. And I'm 23 years old. It's not many 23-year-olds I know that has that type of mindset to really swallow their pride and say, okay,
not too many.
What can I learn from this?
Amen.
Not this man disrespected me. This person did this. I feel this type of way, because people get so blinded by their emotions. Emotions are irrational.
That's it.
Irrationality doesn't solve anything.
Man, what you be in prison somewhere wondering how you got in there? You know,
off emotion.
Amen.
We all been there. So
we was talking about the song Amaretta made earlier, and we was talking about how she's breaking down the truth. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people are getting offended about the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Well, that's the problem, man. We live in a cancel culture, man. It's slowly dying out. I feel like I said, I think this all goes back to the pandemic. A lot of stuff has changed. This is like a big a lot of people don't talk about it much, but it affects everything. It's a major part of the music industry as well. Like, it should be something that's discussed a lot more, because you don't know what people's motivations are or reasons behind why they do what they do. And a lot of people are in a lot of different places in their headspace and lives. And I feel like people should open up their eyes more and just in their ears and just look and listen to people a little bit more. So you see what people's head is like with music. This album that I just dropped. I just dropped the album, by the way, y'all didn't know. February 14th. It's called Love, Lust, and Drugs. It's an amazing album. I dropped it on Valentine's Day.
Say the title again.
Love, Lust, and Drugs. That's the name of the title. And this is, a lot of people put together albums, but I can truly say that this album, I've been working on it for 2 years, is something that I really, really want to use to enlighten people and give people purpose. Like, this album tells a story. There's not many people, even in the industry right now, that's making thorough storytelling albums. Like, the people that have listened to this album that I know personally, or that even my fans have told me that this album is one of the best things they heard in a while. Even top industry people, you got people like Drake out here, they got 4 or 5 good songs on their album, and the rest is just like, I'll skip over this. And these are industry people, you know what I'm saying? So they're going to always get the love from their fans and people. Drake been in the industry for 10 years, no disrespect to him, but it's like, I haven't really heard anybody to really bring that fire to an album.
Amen.
For real. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. I can confidently say that I did that. No bullshit. I'm not trying to be overly exaggerating or just cocky. It's the state of actually being. Like, this is something that I strategically put together to honestly get people to feel it. Amen. I call it transparent music. That is a new genre that I'm trying to create.
Music.
Transparency. A lot of people don't do that with their music, for real. A lot of people talk in circles, but just that knife deep, that cutthroat sound and just lyricism where you say how you feel. What you're thinking and how you're feeling, it comes out on a track.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
That's dope. Amen. I know you say, I know you probably can't get too much into it, but I know you say you got your label deal on the table too.
I got some stuff in the works. Yeah.
Amen.
That's what's up.
I got some stuff in the works.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. That's what I said. I know you can't talk too much about it.
Whatever the situation is that's on the table, it work in your favor.
Amen.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Well, the biggest thing is to stay humble. And never forget where you came from. I know the roots. Like I say, I'm big on foundation. I pride myself on, whatever you manifest could either create your peace or your end. That's a quote that I came up with.
Hey.
Basically, what I mean by that is, whatever you start with is ultimately what you're gonna finish with. If you start off with negativity, violence, whatever you promote in the beginning, no matter if you try to turn around the end, that stuff catches up with
what
you.
It is.
Amen.
So whatever you start with and you foundate with, that's gonna be your peace. You feel me?
Amen.
So I stay humble to what I started with.
Amen.
No matter what I get, record deal, movie deal,
amen,
commercial, it doesn't matter. All that stuff is.
We hope the best. Hey, then, but that's what I was telling my guy. I said, man, we got to go on and bring him on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he make this move, I ain't no telling when he might hit the city back again or what. You know what I'm saying? So, cause we usually just do 3 people. We don't usually do 4 people. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? We're make an exception for him, man. We bring him on in, and I'm actually glad we brought you in. Very intelligent brother, man.
I appreciate being
here. On a whole nother wave, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, we hope nothing but the best for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. Y'all
Keep letting the creator use you. Tell the people where they can find you at, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, my socials and stuff like that. Instagram, it's Rockstar Von with ROX for the CK, STARVON 785. And SoundCloud, Rockstar Vine, socials, all that stuff's the same. YouTube, Rockstar Vine. I'm the only Rockstar Vine out there. So
what does 785 stand for?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that number, y'all should actually do this on camera right now. If you pull out your phones and you go to the numbers on your phone, there's letters under the numbers, and I'll tell you what they mean. So if you look at the number 7, when y'all find it, like this, y'all know. Y'all look at the number 785. So under the 7, it should be a R.
Hold on.
And then under the 8, it should be a V. And under the 5, it should be a L. That RVL stands for Rockstar Von Lifestyle. It's coded for RVL, which means you're literally entering my realm. And there's a diamond on my Instagram as well, which stands for the reason I use a diamond for everything, because I strive to be the best version of myself I possibly can be. And I feel like everybody should do that.
Amen.
We're not perfect.
Amen.
But striving to be the best version of yourself you could possibly be, because I'm very spiritual.
Amen.
Should be a path, a journey for everybody.
Amen. That's facts.
Yeah.
I just did an album. He know because he made the cover, The Better Man, and I'm getting ready to drop The Better Man version 2. And one thing about me, that's what I'm always trying to do, man. I'm always trying to be the best version of me. Not perfect version, not perfect, but when I'm the better version of me, I'm being who the creator actually created me to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm walking in that capacity to the fullest when I'm trying to be the better me. When I'm just whoever, I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want to be the better for the human race. I like your whole vibe because what you want to do ain't about Rockstar Von. It's
Bigger
about the human race.
Bigger than me.
You know, the human kind. You know what I'm saying? So, man, keep up the good work, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real.
Yeah, to be that young and have that mindset, bro, you know, let it take you as far as you can imagine it.
Amen.
Take you. You know what I'm saying? As far as your dreams will allow you to dream, bro.
Amen.
We all gonna die someday, huh?
Amen.
Yeah,
amen.
And that's why you got to live it up while you're here. That's why you got to do it to the fullest.
Amen.
To the fullest. And live with purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you gone, your legacy will forever live on like Juice WRLD.
Like you said, I like what you said right there. I was just thinking about that. You took the words right out of my brain. Legacy. Legacy's powerful. Everybody has it. You know, legacy is subjective to the world as well. Everybody has a legacy. A man taking care of his family, kids, that's a legacy he leaves behind. A man that goes and, you know, robs a place, that's a legacy. You're a criminal. You create your own legacy. Everybody has it. It's just different attributes and aspects of it. It's all in how you see it.
Amen.
You know?
Amen. Amen. Big ups, man. We definitely appreciate you coming through, taking time out.
Appreciate
you know
y'all,
what
man.
I'm saying?
It's nice.
Like I said, keep up the good work, man. You know, keep being a vessel, an instrument that the creator can use, because that's what we being. You know what I'm saying?
We're all instruments and all.
You know, we can't wait to bring you back. You know what I'm saying?
Coming back.
You know,
maybe come back after I figure everything out.
Amen. Amen.
Pop up again.
And y'all
get it going
remember?
again. Yeah.
And is this the first one?
Yeah.
Is this the
Very first
interview,
very
y'all?
first interview.
Remember this now. The
Run those views
very
up.
first interview.
Podcast.
Evan Vision Network. Rockstar Von. You know what I'm saying, man? We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Stay focused. Don't let nothing distract you. Cause I wish I would have been where you were at my age. I was selling crack rock. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
I know.
I wish I was.
Out here, you know?
But I was doing music though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, we appreciate you, man.
Hey, man.
Blessing.
Glad to be here.
Amen. Amen.
And we'll be back. Sockettalk Podcast.
That way.